Why is retirement planning challenging with rising inflation? Imagine planning for a future where the cost of living keeps climbing. That is the reality many people face today as inflation rises. This situation makes retirement planning a tricky task. Let's break down why that is the case. First, inflation eats away at the value of money. When prices rise, the same amount of money buys less than before. For instance, if inflation averages 3% each year, you will need significantly more money in just a few years to cover the same expenses. If you plan to withdraw $60,000 annually today, you might need over $69,000 in 5 years just to maintain your lifestyle. Next, consider the expenses that come with retirement. Many retirees underestimate how much their living costs will increase over time. Planning for these future expenses requires careful thought. You need to adjust your retirement income goals to account for rising prices. Another challenge is that many income sources do not keep up with inflation. For example, pensions and fixed annuities often do not adjust for rising costs. While Social Security benefits may increase with inflation, other fixed income sources may not. This can lead to a gap between what you earn and what you need to spend. Market volatility adds another layer of complexity. Inflation often coincides with economic uncertainty. This makes it harder for retirees to decide where to invest their money. They must find a balance between growth-oriented investments that can outpace inflation and safer assets that protect their capital. Healthcare costs are another concern. These expenses tend to rise faster than general inflation. As people age, they often face more medical needs, which can strain their budgets even further. Planning for retirement in an inflationary environment requires more than just saving. You may need to increase your contributions to retirement accounts. Diversifying your investments to include assets that typically perform well during inflation can also help. Some people even consider delaying retirement to build a larger nest egg. Finally, the psychological impact of inflation cannot be ignored. Many retirees worry about outliving their savings. This uncertainty can lead to anxiety and cautious spending, which may affect their overall quality of life. To tackle these challenges, consider increasing your retirement savings contributions. Investing in inflation-protected securities can also be a smart move. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your retirement plans is essential as economic conditions change. Rising inflation complicates retirement planning by increasing the amount of money needed to maintain living standards. It reduces the real value of savings and requires more dynamic financial strategies to manage income and expenses throughout retirement.